Yai lai lai ya la lai lai lai. Yai lai 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 lai. Yai lai lai ya la lai lai lai. Yai lai ya la 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 lai. Yai lai lai ya la lai lai lai. Yai lai 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 lai. Yai lai lai ya la lai lai lai. Yai lai 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 lai. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. As we tell you every week, there are two ways you can watch our service today. You can be with us on Zoom, which is the best way to feel that sense of community that you would have if you were with us in the building. If you are on Zoom, you feel free to turn your video off if you wish to not be seen, and there will be a moment at the end of the service where we turn everybody on and allow everybody to speak to one another, and so you can have your video off for some of it and then come back on for Kiddush. And you can also set your screen on active speaker mode so that if you wish to only see the person speaking and not all of the little tiles of screen, you can also do that. Please note that we have the ability to turn your video off if we feel you are doing something that is distracting to the community. And we know that there are people here celebrating with Mila and with her family as she becomes Bat Mitzvah and marks her Bat Mitzvah today. But there are also people in our community that are coming in mourning. And so if we feel you're doing something inappropriate, we will reach in virtually and turn you off. You can also join us on YouTube. That's the best way for sound quality. Our sound quality is better on YouTube. So if you are watching us on the YouTube already, then hello, welcome, Shabbat Shalom. And if you wish to switch over, then please do feel free. We are here to celebrate with Mila and with her family as she marks her coming of age with her community. And we are also here to accompany many of our members on their life journey. So we begin our service today on page 160 with the words of Matovu. Matovu ohalecha Yaakov mishkanotecha Yisrael. Matovu ohalecha Yaakov mishkanotecha Yisrael. Va'ani b'rov chastecha avo veitecha eshtachave el heichal kodshecha b'yiratecha. Adonai ahavti ma'on beitecha, v'makom mishkan kavodecha. Va'ani eshtachave ve'echra'a, evracha lifnei Adonai osi. Barov chastecha, aneni be'emet yishecha. There is a section of our service before the Baruch Hu that's traditionally done in the homes. Every morning when we wake up, we're meant to say a set of blessings that prepares both our bodies and our souls for the day ahead of us. We realized that many people were not partaking in that home practice anymore. And so they slowly, bit by bit, became part of our Shabbat morning liturgy so that we can pray them together. And so this morning, we are going to chant together the Birchot HaShachar, our morning blessings, thanking God for many different things that we are able to bring with us this morning. We're on page 164. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu, melech haolam, she'asani b'tzelem Elohim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu, melech haolam, she'lo asani nochriya. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu, melech haolam, she'lo asani shivcha. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu, melech haolam, she'asa li konsorti. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu, melech haolam, pokeach ivrim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu, melech haolam, malbi sharumim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu, melech haolam, matir asurim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu, melech haolam, zokef kesufim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu, melech haolam, hamechin mitzadei gaver. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu, melech haolam, ozer Yisrael b'gvura. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu, melech haolam, ozer Yisrael b'tifara. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu, melech haolam, hanoten le'yayef koach. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu, melech haolam, hama'avir sheina me'enai, utnuma me'afapai. Having recognized the gift that we have in being able to come to this Shabbat morning, and we turn to page 169 and prepare for study together. Today is World Refugee Day, and this is an international day designated by the United Nations. It falls every year on June the 20th and celebrates the strength and courage of people who have been forced to flee their homes. This occasion is an occasion to build empathy and understanding for the plight of refugees and to recognize their resilience in rebuilding their lives. And I think especially in the time in this current climate, it is a particularly difficult time to be in a life that is persecuted, in a place where you don't feel safe. And so even more so at this time, we try to do something to mark this World Refugee Day. So we're going to say the blessing for study together, and then we're going to turn to a study passage on page 550. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu la'asok b'divrei Torah. We're on page 550. We're reading an excerpt on prejudice. And I hope that when we view the plight of people that we deem as other than us, that we greet them with love and with tolerance and not with prejudice. There is nothing inevitable about human prejudice. There is no biological gene which stipulates that groups should harbor distrust against others. If there is pessimism, it is because the conditions which have created the movement of populations are exactly those which politicians can exploit by using nationalist messages to appeal to popular insecurities. On the other hand, these conditions also create other possibilities. Instead of fear of otherness, there is the possibility of celebrating difference. Few political leaders have the courage to welcome immigration as a positive force in the contemporary world. Far from being a social problem to be avoided, immigration can be seen as a benefit which contains the possibility of cultural innovation. Culture should not be seen as something static, which is threatened by exposure to difference. Instead, it could be argued that culture stagnates if excluded from difference. Thus, groups which bring together people from different religions can symbolize a more hopeful future. The precondition is not that groups should come together in order to learn about the other, as if the other were an interesting anthropological specimen. Instead, there should be a willingness to accept that, in learning from others, oneself changes. What might have seemed alien becomes familiar, and that otherness, which has been learnt, becomes part of oneself. This is the very condition which terrifies the authoritarian personality, the acceptance of one's own otherness. However, this acceptance is all the more pressing if tolerance is to prevail over the psychological forces of bigotry, and if understanding, acceptance, and hope are to conquer fear. On days like today, we celebrate the efforts that Aleph has made, especially our refugee drop-in, of which we are so proud. We wish that we could be together supporting those who come to this country in fear. And we hope that once this crisis is over, more of us will put in effort to support these things. We're back on page 170. V'ha'arevna Adonai Eloheinu et divrei Toratacha b'finu, u'v'fi amcha beit Yisrael, v'nihiyeh anachnu v'tze'einu, v'tze'e amcha beit Yisrael, kulanu yodea shemecha, v'lomdei Toratacha lishma, Baruch atah Adonai, hamelamed Torah le'amo Yisrael. Adonai melech, Adonai malach, Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed. V'haya Adonai lemelech al kol haaretz. Bayom hahu yihye Adonai echad u'shemo echad. Hoshienu Adonai Eloheinu, lehodot l'shem kodshecha, lehishtabeach b'tehilatacha. Baruch Adonai Elohei Yisrael, min ha'olam v'yat ha'olam, v'yama kol ha'am, amen. Hallelujah, hallelujah, kol hanshama tehallel, hallelujah. We turn to page 172 as we prepare to praise God with psalms and songs. Baruch she'amah v'haya ha'olam, baruch hu. Baruch omer v'oseh. Baruch gozeh u'mekayem. Baruch oseh v'reshit. Baruch merachem al ha'aretz. Baruch merachem al habriot. Baruch mishalem sachar tov l're'av. Baruch ma'avir afela u'mevi ora. Baruch el chai la'ad v'kayam lenetzach. Baruch she'en lafanav avla, v'lo shicha v'lo masofanim, v'lo mikach shochad. Tzadiku b'chol derachav, v'chasid b'chol ma'asav. Baruch podei u'matzil. Baruch hamenachil menucha le'amo Yisrael b'yom Shabbat Kodesh. Baruch hu u'varuch shemo, u'varuch zichro le'ol me'ad. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech ha'olam, ha'melech ha'gadol v'ha'kadosh av ha'rachaman, mehulal b'fi amo, meshubach u'mafo'a bilshon kol chasidav v'avadav, u'v'shirei David avdecha nehallelecha Adonai Eloheinu, b'shvachot u'vizmirot, nehodecha negadelecha nefa'erecha v'namlichecha, v'nazkir shimcha malkeinu Eloheinu, yachid chei ha'olamim. Meshubach u'mafo'a shemo adei ad, Baruch atah Adonai, melech mehulal b'tishvachot. Having promised God we will praise through psalms, we turn to our psalm for the Shabbat day on page 176. Mizmoshi le'yom ha'shabbat, tov lehodot la'Adonai, ולזמר לשמך עליון, ולזמר לשמך עליון, להגיד בבוקר חסדך, ואמונתך בלילות, עלי עשור ועלי נבל, עלי היגיון בכינור. מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני, ולזמר לשמך עליון, ולזמר לשמך עליון. כי שימחתני אדוני בפועלך, במעשה ידיך ארנן. מה גדלו מעשיך אדוני מאוד, עמקו מחשבותיך. מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני, ולזמר לשמך עליון, ולזמר לשמך עליון. איש בעל לא ידע, וכסיל לא יבין את זאת. בפרח רשעים כמו עשיו, ויציצו כל פועלי אבן, להישמדם עדי עד. ואתה מרום לעולם אדוני, כי הנה אויביך אדוני, כי הנה אויביך יאבדו, יתפרדו כל פועלי אבן. ותרעם קרעם קרני בלותי בשמן רענן, ותביט עיני בשורי, וקמים עלי מרעים, תשמענה אוזני. צדיק כתמה יפרח, כארד בלבנון יזכה. שתולים בבית אדוני, בחצרות אלוהינו יפריחו. עוד ינובון בשיבה, דשנים ורעננים יהיו. להגיד כי ישר אדוני, צורי ולא עוולת בו. We turn to page 192, to the words of Saul Chernikovsky. You may laugh at all my dreams, but in my dreams they still come true. Saki saki al hachalomot, zuhani hacholem sach, saki ki ba'adam amin, ki hodeni ma'amin bach, saki ki ba'adam amin, ki hodeni ma'amin bach. Ki hod nafshi drosho efet, lo mecharti hal egapav. Ki hod amin gam ba'adam, gam baruch ruachav. Ki hod amin gam ba'adam, gam baruch ruachav. Sachaki gam breot amin, amin ki odem salev, lev tikvotai gam tikvotav, yachush osher yavin kef, lev tikvotai gam tikvotav, yachush osher yavin kef. Amin hagam be'atir, afim yichak zehayom, ach bo yavo yizu shalom, azuv racha leom milom, ach bo yavo yizu shalom, azuv racha leom milom. Yashuv yifrach asgam ami, uva'aretz yakum dor, bazak falav yusor menu, ayin ba'ayin yireyor, bazak falav yusor menu, ayin ba'ayin yireyor. We turn to page 199. Baruch Adonai Leolam, Amen ve'amen. Baruch Adonai Elohim Elohei Yisrael, Osei niflaot levado, Ubaruch Shem kavodo leolam, Vayimale kavodo et kol haaretz. Amen ve'amen. Nishmat kol chai, Tevarech שמך ורוח כל בשר תפאר ותרומם זכרך מלכנו תמיד מן העולם ועד העולם אתה אל. ומבלעדיך אין לנו מלך, גואל ומושיע, פודה ומציל, ועונה ומרחם. בכל עת צרה וסוכה, אין לנו מלך עוזב וסומך זולתך. אלוהי הראשונים והאחרונים, אלוה כל בריאות, אדון כל תולדות, המהולל בכל התשבחות, המנהג עולמו בחסד ובריאותיו ברחמים, ואדוני לא ינום ולא יישן, המעורר ישנים והמכיר נרדמים, מחיה מתים ורופא חולים, פוקח עיוורים וזוקף כפופים, לך לבדך אנחנו מודים. Ilufinu male shira, shira chayam, ushanenu rina kamon galat. Ilufinu male shira, shira chayam, ushanenu rina kamon galat. We take a few moments to either read the poem on page 201 to 203, or to take a few moments of private personal prayer before we call one another to prayer at the bottom of page 203. Shachenad marom v'kadosh shemo v'chativ ranenu tzadikim b'Adonai la yesharim Nava Tehila B'fi Yesharim Titromam Uvedivrei Tzadikim Titbarach Ubilson Chasidim Titkahadash Ubekeref Kadoshim Tithalal ישתבח שמך לעד מלכנו, האל המלך הגדול והקדוש, בשמיים ובארץ. כי לך נאה אדוני אלוהינו, ואלוהי אבותינו לעולם ועד. שירו שפחה, קדושה ומלכות, ברכות והודאות לשמך הגדול והקדוש. ומעולם ועד עולם אתה אל, ברוך אתה אדוני, בורא כל הנשמות, ריבון כל המעשים, הבוחר בשירי זמרה, מלכי העולמים. We invite you, if you wish, to rise to call one another to prayer with the words of the Baruch. Yai, lai, lai, yai, lai, 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 yai, lai, 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 yai, lai, lai, yai, lai, 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 yai, lai, 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 yai, lai, 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 yai, lai, 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 lai. Yai, lai, 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 lai. Yai, lai, 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 lai. Yai, lai, 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 lai. Yai, lai, 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 lai. Baruch hu et Adonai hamevorach. Baruch Adonai hamevorach le'olam va'ed. Baruch Adonai hamevorach le'olam va'ed. Please take your seat. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, yotzeh or uvorei choshech, oseh shalom uvorei et hakol. Hakol yoducha v'hakol yishabechucha, v'hakol yomru ein kadosh kadonai. Hame'ir leolam kulo u'yoshvav, uvtuvo mechadesh b'chol yom tamid ma'aseh v'reshit. Ma rabu ma'asecha Adonai, kulam b'chochma asita, mal'a ha'aretz kinyanecha. Hamelech hamaromam levado me'az, hameshubach v'hamofa'ah v'hamitnaseh mimot olam. Elohei olam, b'rachamecha harabim rachem aleinu. Adon uzenu, zur miskabenu, magen yeshenu miskav ba'adenu. Or chadash al Sion, ta'ir v'nitzkechu lanu mehira le'oro. Baruch atah Adonai, yotzeh ha'ma'orot. With deep love you have loved us, and with great and overflowing tenderness you have taken pity on us. Source of our life and our sovereign, show us compassion because of your own greatness, and because of our ancestors who trusted in you. For you taught them rules to live by, to do your will with their whole heart. Let our eyes see the light of your teaching, and our hearts embrace your commands. Give us integrity to love you and fear you, so shall we never lose our self-respect, nor be put to shame. For you are the power which works to save us. You chose us from all peoples and tongues, and in love drew us near to your own greatness, to honor you, to declare your unity, and to love you. Blessed are you, God, who chooses your people Israel in love. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. V'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavecha u'b'chol nafshecha u'b'chol me'odecha Vahayu Hadbarim Ha'ela Asher Anochi Metzabecha Hayom Alvavecha Vishinantam Levanecha V'dibarta Baham V'shivtecha B'veitecha U'velachtecha B'derech U'v'shokbecha U'v'kunecha U'kashartam Leot Al Yadecha V'hayu Letotafot B'neinecha U'chtabtam Amezizot Beitecha U'visharecha. We take a moment to pray the second paragraph of the Shema to ourselves, joining together at the top of page 216. Vayomer Adonai el Moshe Lemo Daber el Bnei Yisrael v'amata alehem va'asu lehem tzitzit al kanfei bigdeihem ledoratam v'nadnu al tzitzit hakanaf v'til techelet V'haya lechem letzitzit u'yitem oto v'zachaytem et kol mitzvot Adonai v'azitem otam v'lo tatiru acharei levavchem v'acharei einechem asher atem zonim achareihem Laman tizkaru v'asitem et kol mitzvotai v'yitem kadoshim l'Elohechem Ani Adonai Elohechem Asher hotzeiti etchem me'eretz Mitzrayim lihot lachem l'Elohim Ani Adonai Elohechem. Emet v'yatziv b'kayam. U'makubal v'tov hadavar hazeh aleinu le'olam va'ed. Emet Elohei olam malkeinu. Zur Yaakov magen yishenu. L'dor v'ador hu kayam. U'malchuto ve'emunato la'ad kayamet. Emet she'ata hu Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei avotenu. Podenu u'matzilenu me'olam hu shemecha. Ein Elohim zulatecha. Ezrat avotenu atahu me'olam. Magen u'Moshiach lehem v'livneihem achareihem b'chol dor v'ador. Ashrei ish yishma lemitzvotecha. V'toratecha u'devarecha yasim alibo. Emet atahu rishon v'atahu acharon. V'mibaladecha ein lanu melech u'goel u'Moshiach. Mimitzrayim ga'altanu Adonai Eloheinu. U'mibeit avadim piditanu. Moshe u'Miriam u'bnei Yisrael, lecha anu shira b'simcha rabba, va'amru kulam. Yai lai lai lai, yai lai 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 lai, yai lai lai lai, yai lai 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 lai, yai lai 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 lai, yai lai 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 lai, yai lai 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 lai. Mi chamocha b'yinim Adonai, mi chamocha nehedar b'kodesh, nora tehilot, o sefelem, shira chadasha, shibcha ga'ulim, לשמך שפתיים, יחד כולם הודו, והמליכו ואמרו, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד. Yai lai lai lai, yai lai 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 lai, yai lai lai lai, yai lai 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 lai, yai lai 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 lai, yai lai 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 lai, yai lai 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 lai. Sir Yisrael, Kumar Bezrat Yisrael, Goaleinu Adonai, Zebaot Shemo, Kadosh Yisrael, Baruch Atah Adonai, God Yisrael, God Israel, Israel. We invite you to rise with us as we turn to the Amidah on page 222. Adonai, Safatai Tiftachu Fiyaki Tehilatecha. Adonai, Safatai Tiftachu Fiyaki Tehilatecha. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu, Elohei Avoteinu, Elohei Emoteinu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, El Hagadol, Hagipor, V'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, Konei HaKol, וזוכר חסדי אבות ואמהות, ומביא גואל לבני בניהם, למען שמו באהבה. מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן, ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם בוקר שרה. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיי מתים אתה רב להושיע. מוריד הטל, מחכה חיים בחסד, מחיי מתים ברחמים רבים, תומך נופלים ורופא חולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר. מי כמוך בעל גבורות, ומיתו מלך, מלך ממית ומחיה, ומצליח ישועה, ונאמן אתה להחיות מתים. ברוך אתה אדוני, מחיי המתים. אתה קדוש ושמך קדוש, וקדושים בכל יום יהללוך סלה. ברוך אתה אדוני, האל הקדוש. We continue with our Amidah individually, joining together at the bottom of page 234. Aseh shalom bimromav, Aseh shalom aleinu, ve'akol Yisrael, ve'imru amen. Yaseh shalom, Shalom aleinu behakol Yisrael. Yahaseh shalom, Yahaseh shalom. Shalom aleinu behakol Yisrael. Yahaseh shalom, Yahaseh shalom. Shalom aleinu behakol Yisrael. Yahaseh shalom, Yahaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. We turn to Seder Kriyat HaTorah, our Torah service, which begins on page 268. V'ha'erenenu b'toratecha v'dahapek libeinu b'mitzvotecha v'ha'yachet lehavavenu li'ahava u'yira et shemecha shalom nevosh ve'lo nikalem ve'lo nikasher le'olam va'ed ha'erenenu b'toratecha v'dahapek libeinu b'mitzvotecha v'ha'yachet lehavavenu li'ahava u'yira et shemecha. While the people remained in their places, the Levites taught them Torah. They read in the book of the Torah of God clearly, giving the sense so that the people understood the reading. It is my absolute honor to be able to call Mila up to Torah, to read Torah for her community for the first time. Mila is reading Torah from her home this morning. So if you are watching on Zoom, I suggest you switch your screen to speak of you so that you can see her big on your screen when she does this. This can be done very easily by pressing the icon in the top right-hand corner of a computer screen or on the left-hand side of an iPad or another tablet. So, Mila, I am going to call you up to Torah so that you can teach us, so that we can hear you learn beautifully and we can learn from you this morning. Ta'amot, ta'amot, Malia bat Yaakov v'Yisachar, Aliyah Rishona habat mitzvah.
My Torah portion follows immediately on from a protest led by Korach. He rebelled against Moses because he thought that he could lead the Israelites better. But Moses knew that God would reveal who the true leaders should be. And sure enough, the next day, God opened up the ground where Korach was standing and killed him and many of the other Israelites who supported him, proving that Moses was the true leader. Still today, we see our leaders compete for attention, control, and power, rather than acting for the common good. So often they put their selfish reasons first, but their desire for power can lead to destructive consequences. While leaders occasionally act irresponsibly with their words and their leadership, we see leaders battling for power, undermining and trying to contradict each other. This is especially difficult when there are urgent health and environmental issues that are really important for us and our planet. For example, the United States pulled out of their commitment to the International Treaty on Climate Change and recently reversed their promises to cut down their carbon emissions. The United States also do not feel it is necessary to fund the World Health Organization and support them in their research in the current pandemic. Both things could help the wider planet, not just the US. Although each country wants to look out for itself, nations need to work together to solve problems. We need to remember that we have a wider responsibility to the planet and to its inhabitants. Our leaders would be much better if they could come together and work together to find solutions, to listen and to collaborate, rather than fighting for power. If Moses and Korach would have been able to work together, then maybe the Israelites wouldn't have been punished with the plague or killed with Korach. The leadership of the Israelites could have also been much stronger. More people would believe they were being better looked after, with all interests being represented, if there was a diverse leadership. The Israelites might have put more trust into the decisions that Moses and Korah were making, and therefore would have given their leadership team full responsibility to rule over them. If those in power could really work together, rather than fight for control or put national interests first, people might be less divided, and it is more likely that our leadership would make progress with the problems that we face. Baruch et Adonai HaMevorach.
Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch et Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bacha banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch et Adonai noten ha'Torah.
Amen.
Vayilonu kol hadat b'nei Yisrael mimachorat Moshe v'al Aaron le'mor atem hamitem et am Adonai vayehi v'hikahel hayda Moshe v'al Aaron vayefnu el ohel moed v'hinei chisahu he'anan vayera kavod Adonai vayavo Moshe v'Aaron El Pnei Ohel Moed, Vaydaber Adonai Moshe Le'mor, Hevromu mitoch ha'dah hazot, V'achalei otam koraga, Vayeplu al pneihem, Vayomer Moshe el Aharon, Kach et ha'machta, ותן עליה אש מעל המזבח ושים קטורת והעולה מהרה אל העדה וכפה עליהם כי יצא הקצף מלפני אדוני החל הנגף ויקח אהרון כאשר דיבר משה ויהרוץ אל תוך הקהל והנה החל הנגף בעם ויתן את הקטורת ויכפה על העם ויעמוד בין המתים ובין החיים ותיצר המגפה ויהיו המתים במגפה 14,700 מלבד המתים עד דבר קורח וישוב אהרון ומשה אל פתח אוהל מועד והמגפה נעצרה. ברוך את אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר נתן לנו תורת אמת וחיי עולם נטע בתוכנו. ברוך את אדוני נותן התורה.
אמן.
יעמוד יעמוד יעקב בן ליבל עלייה שנית.
Baruch hu et Adonai HaMevorach.
Baruch Adonai HaMevorach le'olam va'ed.
Baruch Adonai HaMevorach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher b'cha banu mikol ha'amim ונתן לנו את תורתו, ברוך אתה אדוני, נותן התורה.
אמן. וידבר אדוני אל משה לאמור, דבר אל בני ישראל, וכך מאיתם מטה לבית אב מעץ כל נשיאיהם לבית אבותם, שני מסע מטות, איש את שמו תכתוב על מטהו, ואת שם אהרון תכתוב על מטה לוי, כי היא מטה אחת לראש בית אבותם. והנחתם באוהל מועד לפני העדות אשר יבעט לכם שמה. והיה האיש אשר אבחר בו מטהו יפרח, והשיקותי מעלי את תלונות בני ישראל אשר הם מלינים עליכם. וידבר משה אל בני ישראל, ויתנו עלי כל נשיאיהם מטה, לנשיא אחד מטה, לנשיא אחד לבית אבותם, שני מסע מטות, ומטה אהרון בתוך מטותם. וינח משה את המטות לפני אדוני באוהל העדות, ויהי ממחרת, ויבוא משה אל אוהל העדות, והנה פרח מטה אהרון לבית לוי, ויוצא פרח, ויצא ציץ, ויגמול שקדים. ויוצא משה את כל המטות מלפני אדוני אל כל בני ישראל, ויראו ויכו איש מטהו. ויאמר אדוני אל משה, השב את מטה אהרון לפני העדות למשמרת לאות לפני מרי, ותחל עלינותם מעלי ולא ימותו. ויעש משה כאשר ציווה אדוני אותו כן עשה. ויאמרו בני ישראל אל משה לאמור, אין גברנו, עבדנו כולנו עבדנו, כל הקרב אל משכן אדוני ימות, האם תנו לקבוע.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, אשר נתן לנו תורת אמת, וחיי עולם נטע בתוכנו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
אמן.
מי שברך אבותינו אברהם, יצחק ויעקב, ואמותינו שרה, רבקה, רחל ולאה, הוא יברך את בת המצווה מליה בת Yaakov ויסכה, שעלתה לתורה. May the one who blessed our ancestors, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel, and Leah, bless you, Mila, who having reached the age of bat mitzvah, has read Torah for your community. Mila, preparing for your bat mitzvah today has been a bit like preparing for a cross-country run. Not that I know that much about that. You had to pace yourself, not using up too much of your energy too soon. You had to prepare for rough terrain and steep hills, learning to overcome the obstacles that you faced. And when you saw the finish line ahead of you, you had to find the extra strength within yourself to cross it and not let yourself get held up by any final hurdles or nerves. Midrash Rabbah teaches us, do not run too far, for you must return the same distance. Now, this must seem like strange advice for you, Miller, as you take long distances in your stride. But I believe this teaching has something for you in it. Miller, you are a smart girl of many talents, and you always have a full timetable, be it dance, netball, piano, schoolwork, or something else. You show an exceptional determination when you want to do something. And when you put your mind to it, you are hardworking and committed. And you are also extremely modest, verging on self-deprecating at times, not able to speak kindly of yourself or tell people just how great you are. That is perhaps part of your thoughtful and sensitive nature. You do not wish to boast about what you can do. So what does our line from Midrash Rabbah have to offer you when you are already excelling at so much in life? Miller, don't spread yourself too thin. Allow yourself to enjoy the successes you have achieved. Rejoice in all that you have accomplished in your 13 years so far, but don't feel like you have to do everything. Rather, shine bright in the things you do as you have done so today. And in doing all of this, may we all be able to rejoice in your success with you. May you continue to be a source of pride to your family and friends, as I can see so many of them on the screen supporting you today. And may you grow to be a very worthy adult member of our community. And let us all say, Amen. As part of Miller's preparation for today, she's prepared a bat mitzvah prayer, which she'll share with you now.
Being at Aleph has helped me understand my Jewish heritage and taught me more about what it means to be Jewish. My brother came to the nursery here, so we've been connected to Aleph for a long time. Some of my aunties and cousins are also members, so it's been lovely to be together, especially at festivals. Coming to Ruach, I've made lots of new friends, and going on the Budapest trip in February solidified those friendships. I've been keeping in touch with them through lockdown, and it has been comforting to have friends outside of school to talk to. We would normally do Passover with my grandparents and come together as a whole family, but obviously this year was different due to lockdown. My grandma Gina passed away nearly 3 years ago, and I remember how fun and food-filled Friday nights and other festivals were at her house. I'm very fortunate to have my other grandma Viv, who has a wonderful sense of humour. I feel so lucky to be influenced by these two strong women, and of course my grandpas too. They are all my role models and have taught me that it's important to be honest with myself and to enjoy life. I don't know what I want to do as I grow up, but I hope to be happy and healthy, carry on being motivated and working hard, and I know I want to continue with my Jewish journey at Aleph. I play the piano and I'm a cross-country runner. These are all things that take determination, commitment and patience, and it is only through many hours that I've improved. And I've learned that to achieve my goals, I have to work hard towards them. I also know I want to continue being part of this warm and supportive community and approach life with humour and honesty.
Amen. Now, to mark this occasion, we are going to join together to say a Shechechianu blessing, the blessing that signifies a moment in time that we want to draw attention to. And after that, we're going to unmute everybody so that everybody has a chance to say Mazel Tov to Mila and her family. So let's join in the Shechechianu together. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, Shehechianu v'kiyamanu v'higianu lazman hazeh.
Mazel tov. I missed the
Mazel tov.
Mazel tov, Miller.
Brilliant. Congratulations. Lots of love from Ruth. Family.
Mazel tov.
Annie.
Yes, no, this is 2 out of 5.
Annie wants to speak to you.
as we come back together, you'll all have a chance to speak to Miller again at the end of the service. And we're going to turn to page 250. Today is the Shabbat preceding the new moon of Tammuz. And so to mark this new moon and this change in our seasons, and we say a special blessing on this day. The new month of Tammuz is the first month of summer, and it seems very right because tomorrow we have the longest day of our year. But summer is also a time of vulnerability in our Jewish tradition. And as things get hotter, people feel more vulnerable. And I think at the moment, many of us are in that vulnerable state. So as we turn to our blessing for the new moon, we really pray that this new moon will be one of health. Yehi ratzon milfanecha Adonai Eloheinu ve'Elohei avotenu, she'tchadash aleinu et hachodesh hazeh l'tova ve'livracha, ve'titen lanu chayim aruchim, chayim shel shalom, chayim shel tova, chayim shel bracha, chayim shel parnasa, chayim shel chilutz atzamot, chayim sheyesh behem yirat shamayim, ve'yirat chet, chayim she'ein behem bush'a uchlima, chayim shel oser u'vechavod, chayim shel ahavat Torah, ve'yirat shamayim, chayim she'malu mish'alot libanei letova. Amen. Our God and God of our ancestors, may it be your will that the new moon come to us for goodness and blessing. Rosh Chodesh Tammuz Yihye Bayom Shemit. The new moon of Tammuz will be on Monday. Haba Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael Letova. May it come to us and to all Israel for good. May the Holy One who is blessed bring us and all the people, the family of Israel, a new month of life and peace, of happiness and joy, of achievement and consolation, and most importantly, of health. And let us say, Amen. Every service that we do as a community, we take a moment amongst all the joy and the celebration to think of those members of our community that need a prayer for healing. And so we take a moment at this point to think of those that need our healing at this moment. Although we cannot be with them physically, we can still be with them spiritually. We can think of them and we can send them healing. Misha Beirach Avotenu Makor HaBracha Leimotenu. May the source of strength who bless the ones before us help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Misha Beirach Imotenu Makor HaBracha Le'avotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shalema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen. We turn back to page 270 to conclude our Torah service. Yitzgadal v'yitzkadash shemei Rabbah, ba'alma divrach yirteh v'yamlich malchuteh, v'chayechon u'v'yomechon u'v'chaye dichol beit Yisrael, ba'agala u'v'zman kariv v'imru Amen. Yehi Shemei Rabba Mevarach Leolam Ulamei Almaya. Yit Barach V'yit Tabach V'yit Pa'ar V'yit Roman V'yit Naseh. V'yit Hada V'yit Ale V'yit Halal Shemei Di Kudesha Berichu. Le'ela Min Kol Birchata V'Shirata. Tushbechata V'Nechemata. Diamiran Ba'alma V'Imru Amen. Al Yisrael V'al Rabbanan V'al Talmidehun. V'al Kol Talmidehun. V'al Kol Man Di Atkin Ba'oraita. Di Ba'atra Haden. V'di B'chol Ata Ba'ata Yehelahon. Ulachon Shlama Rabba China V'Christa. V'rachamin V'chayin Archin Umzona. Revicha Ufarkana. Min Kodam Avuhun Di Vishmaya. V'imru Amen. Yehi Shlama Rabba Min Shemaya. V'chayim Aleinu V'al Kol Yisrael. V'imru Amen. Osei Shalom Bimromav. Hu Ya'aseh Shalom. Aleinu V'al Kol Yisrael. V'al Kol Ha'olam. V'imru Amen. Osei Shalom Bimromav. Hu Ya'aseh Shalom. Aleinu V'al Kol Yisrael. V'al Kol Ha'olam. It is my delight at this point in the service to hand over to student Rabbi Dr. Tali Artman, who will be giving our sermon this morning.
Thank you, Rabbi Hannah. My sermon today is quite grim because it deals with how we deal with loss. In Ovid's retelling of the myth of Orpheus and Eurydice, as you call her, or Eurydice as she's called in Latin, the bride is bitten by a snake on her wedding day. Her broken-hearted groom Orpheus plays his sad, sad music so majestic that it convinces Hades, the lord of the underworld, to allow Orpheus to descend to his land and fetch his beloved. She must walk behind him, and he must not turn his head to check if she is there. Otherwise, she will belong to Hades and his kingdom forever. As you may recall, Orpheus cannot resist temptation, or have enough faith in the love of his beloved, or in the benevolence of Hades. He looks back and never gets his wife again. In fact, he goes back to the land of the living to teach the people to love young boys instead of women, and end his life with a band of ecstatic Thracian women tear his flesh. The story of this week's parasha, Korach, is just as dramatic and as tragic as the story told by Ovid. We all remember the earth opening its mouth to swallow Korach and his supporters, and maybe his rebellion against Moses, or in particular, Aaron. But we forget that the rebellion of Korach comes after a sentence is passed on him and on every other person above the age of 20 besides Joshua and Caleb. The story of Korach follows, if you recall from last week, the sin of the spies. 10 out of the 12 spies sent by Moses to tour the land of Canaan come back with bad news. The people, as always, believe them, and God, in anger over their lack of faith, decrees that only their children will see the promised land. It's a communal sentence, or rather a collective punishment, a condemnation of the righteous with the wicked to wander around in the desert until the day they die. More and more years of manna for all meals, no home, no certainty, and a requirement to believe that even though your life has been wasted, your children will benefit. And then, of course, there is a plague. But why do I bring these two stories together? Because I think they both reflect spectacular failures to cope with loss. Orpheus loses his bride and the promise of a life he had wanted. Korach and his bunch lose their own life before they even rebel. Faced with uncertainty that what was introduced as just a journey, a temporary painful phase in the way to freedom and salvation, is turning into a long-term reality out of which only our children may escape, the despair of the ancient Israelites rings more familiar. Talking to my mother in Israel during this pandemic, the generation gap became painfully clear. when I was hopeful, insisting that we will meet again, that this is but a bump, a delay, that life will be the same, that we will forget this. My mother bitterly commented that it is easy for me to say. I can afford to wait a year, 4 years. I have, God willing, enough time for the memory of this to fade. When for me, every day in isolation became a promise of a future, for her, it became a part of a countdown to loss. It became gradually hard for me to judge Korach when I remembered that he too knew that he will die in the desert, and so will his wife and his friends and his relative. Faced with such a horrible certainty and such colossal punishment from God, Korach actually chooses the lesser of two evils. Just like us, the Israelites feel anxiety and anger, but are not sure what the correct outlet for this is. Is it God that we should complain about, or perhaps abandon, even though it's all we have left? Or is it the leadership that we turn against, hoping that something more, something else can be done for us that they haven't done? Maybe a better leader would have struck a better deal with God. Maybe a better leader would have appeased God more thoroughly. Notice that Korach does not want to break the system. He does not defy divine reasoning, leadership, or justice. But he does want to keep fighting, to try another way, to give an alternative. The reason that so many people follow him is that they too cannot accept the fate that they now share, a life of waiting, and for some, of waiting for their own death. The decree has already been decreed. The loss, like the death of Eurydice, like the plague, is irreversible. It is not a fearful future, but a present reality. We have lost, we are told, 50,000 people in this country alone. Our children lost over at least a third of a school year, and we likely lose more. Many of us lost jobs, savings, opportunities, and all of us lost precious times with our loved ones in other households. Some of us lost the joy of the last month of their lives, knowing their death is coming or not knowing. Ironically, just like Orpheus and Korach, our weakness is not in having suffered losses, but in our refusal to accept our losses, mourn them, and find meaning in them. Just like for Korach, the denial of the tragedy, grappling with it, negotiating with it, attempting to make it go away or blaming it on our leaders, threatened to drown us like a gigantic open mouth of the earth. And just like Orpheus, feeling guilty, looking back, making the random act of fate our own responsibility, helps no one and only creates further tragedy. So what is our week's parasha telling us? What is it teaching us? That it is better to cry and mourn, to accept that we cannot change even the most recent past, that we must not delude ourselves, that we could have done better, that none of this would have happened if only, to not turn to fighting amongst ourselves and thus give in to the charms of Hades, to the open mouth of pain, or forget that still there is a land flowing with milk and honey at the other side of the desert, that our children will inherit it, and that unlike the Israelites, we do not have to die in the desert. And in fact, we can almost see the Jordan River now. Shabbat Shalom.
Thank you, Tali. We turn together to page 310 to conclude our service with the words of the Aleinu. Please rise if you wish. Aleinu לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצא בראשית, אשר בחר בנו מכל העמים, ונתן לנו את תורתו, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא, שהוא נוטה שמיים ויוסד ארץ, ומושב יקרו בשמיים ממעל, ושכינת זו בגובה מרומים, הוא אלוהינו אין עוד, אמת מלכנו ותפילתו, Hashevota el levavecha Ki Adonai hu ha-Elohim Bashamayim imahal Bihal haaretz Bihal haaretz Mitachat Enod. We turn to page 313. Al kain nekavelecha Adonai Eloheinu, lirot mehera b'tiferet uzecha, laha'avi gilulim min ha'aretz, v'ha'elilim karot yikaretun, litaken olam b'malchut shaddai, v'chol b'nei vasa yikru v'shmecha, lahafnot elecha kol rishei aretz, yakiru v'yedu kol yeshvei tavel, ki shutafim kulanu b'tikun olamecha, ki ha'malchut shalcha hi, ולעול מאה תמלוך בכבוד, ככתוב בתורתך, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד. ונאמר, והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא, ביום ההוא, יהיה Adonai echad, U'shemo echad. Being part of a community means being together through all parts of life's journey. It means celebrating with one another when we reach something important, a milestone in our life. And it also means mourning with one another, accompanying people through times of sorrow, being people's rock and foundation when they need it. On this Shabbat, we join Gordon and his family as he mourns the death of his brother, Rabbi Uriel Smith, husband of Hannah, brother of Gordon, and Rabbi Danny Smith. We also think of all those in the periods of time since the loss of a loved one, the Shloshim and the Shana, and also all those who come to this Shabbat in mourning, marking the anniversary of the death of a loved one. We think especially in our community of Gustav Arnold, Vanda Burdach, Charles David Butchoff, Jack Collins, Joseph Crown, David Davis, Sadie Davis, Joseph Field, Julia Friedman, Peter Geyer, Richard Gelpart, Leonard Guilford, Marie Glinsman, Sheila Goodman, Gretel Greenwood, Michael Gutman, Len Harris, Constance Hutchinson, Barney Heyer, Desia Heyer, Elizabeth Kay, Lily Langleyburn, Rushi Lederman, James Levy, Raymond Lipman, Maisel Murad, Samuel Myers, David Papier, Wolf Peterman, Sylvia Phillips, Brenda Plesner, Ira Robbins, Meta Savitz, Paul Schneiderman, Stephen Sewell, Samuel Smith, David Tapper, Phoebe Tobe, and Chick Victor. Zichronam Livracha, may their memories be a source of enduring blessing. Wherever you are, if you come to this Shabbat in mourning, I invite you to join with me in leading your community in the Mourners Kaddish. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, v'alma divrach hirutei v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayachon uv'yomechon, uv'chaye dichol beit Yisrael, v'agala uv'izman kariv v'imru amen. Yehei shemei Rabbah mevarach leolam ulamei almaya, Viet barach, viet tabach, viet pa'ar, viet roman, viet nase. Viet hada, viet ale, viet halal, shemei di kudisha berichu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tush bechata v'nechemata, diamiran ba'alma v'imru amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav, huya aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol ha'olam v'imru amen. As you take your seats, we invite you to go and prepare your Kiddush so that we can all make Kiddush together as a community, and we will then unmute you so that you have a chance to talk to one another and to wish Mila one last Mazel Tov as well. We are going to conclude our service with the words of Adon Olam, which you can find on page 320. Yai lai lai ya la lai lai lai. Yai lai 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 lai. Yai lai lai ya la lai lai lai. Yai lai ya la 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 lai lai. Yai lai lai ya la lai lai lai. Yai lai 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 lai. Yai lai lai ya la lai lai lai. Yai lai ya la 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 la. Adon olam asher malach b'terem kol yetzir nivra le'et nasa kechefzo kol azai melech shemo nikra v'yacharei tichlot hakol levado yimloch nora v'hu haya v'hu hove v'hu yihya b'tifara v'hu echad v'yein sheni lahamshir lo lahachmira v'li reshit v'li tachlit v'lo ha'ot v'hamidra v'hu eli v'chai goali v'tachevni b'yom tzara v'hu nisi umanosi menat kosi b'yom ekra v'yadu akit ruchi v'yeti shan v'ya'ira v'yim ruchi gaviyati Adonai li v'lo ira. Yai lai lai ya la lai lai lai. Yai lai 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 lai. Yai lai lai ya la lai lai lai. Yai lai 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 lai. And if you have prepared your Kiddush, I invite you to join with me in making Kiddush this morning. V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat, לעשות את השבת, לדורותם ברית עולם, ביני ובין בני ישראל, אותי לעולם, כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ, וביום השביעי שבת וינפש. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. L'chaim. As every week, we are not going to make the blessing over challah together, but invite you to go and do that with your families after having washed your hands. From us here at Eilith, Shabbat Shalom, Mazel Tov to Mila and her family, and we look forward to seeing you over the coming weeks. Please do wish each other Shabbat Shalom as we unmute you all now.
Well done, Mila.
Well done, Mila. Mazel Tov.
Shabbat Tov.
L'chaim.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat
Shalom.
everybody.
Shabbat shalom. Well done, Miller. You were amazing.
You were brilliant, Miller.
Shalom.
Well
Well
done.
done,
Really
Miller.
well done.
Miller.
Well done.
Shabbat Miller.
We love you, Miller.
Very good.
One.
Mazel tov.
James and
Shabbat
Jess and
shalom,
everybody.
Aubrey.
Yes.
Well sung, Cyril. Very well sung, Cyril. And
Yeah,
even
thank you.
today,
You
unusual.
too. Mazel tov, Eleanor. Mazel tov, John and
They
Jim.
turn the chat on.
Mazel tov.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom, everyone.
Where's your velvet jacket?
Well done, Miller.
It'd be nice when we can go back in the shul and do
Show
that.
to me. Yes, good.
God knows when.
It was nice to go and visit my mum and dad last night, for the first time in 4 months.
Congratulations, Miller.
You look very well, Paul.
Thank you.
Paul, you
Not
look
bad.
so
Shabbat
Thank
well.
shalom,
you.
Aubrey.
I've got the Golders Hill Park tan. Shabbat shalom, Simone.
Oh, I say it was nice to see my mum and dad. Nice to see my mum and dad last night.
Yeah.
That's why I wasn't in service last
They
night.
might have just left.
That was really nice.
Wait, what? Why are they moving?
Camera.
Aubrey.
Why are closed? Yeah.
Time actually.
Just come and say something. They realise music.
Shabbat shalom, everybody.
Shabbat shalom, everyone.
Well done.
Well done,
Shabbat shalom,
Miller.
rabbis and rabbanim.
Yeah. Get the chicken soup on.
That's funny.
Well done, Lisa.
See you next week, please God. Stay safe.
Yes,
Be
you
well
too. You too.
and fine.
Keep your magic up. Keep your magic up.
Absolutely. Plenty of magic.
My mum trying to talk. Oh,
That's you. We could see you.
I can't hear you. We love you. Well done.
See you next week,
Yeah,
please
it was
God.
amazing.
I thought I did already. I'm just sending Jessica a text message.
Well done, Jen. Well done,
Shabbat shalom, everyone.
But shalom.
Interesting.
Are they? Where do you see that? Okay. Bye bye, love you. See you later. I don't know.
Enough. Stop. Right. Lead meeting.